Oh, okay. All right. Hello, fellow compatriots, and welcome to yet another live stream. Today's my B-Day, so this is going to be kind of interesting for today, my fellow compatriots. So, as goes, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy myself working on a new gear function that I've been working very intently on. Oh, thank you.
You left you yesterday.
Aha. Okay. I have returned, my fellow compatriots, and I bring a peace offering. Pizza. But of course, we are not just going to be having pizza today. No, good sir. We're actually going to be having some good, delicious builds coming up real soon. And Postmortem says, "What's good, my boy? It's going great. Been filming Ignition 3 for quite a while. It's been hard at work. If you've seen some behind-the-scenes stuff in the post I did, if you guys are subscribed, then be sure to go ahead and check that out. I know a few of you have. But filming is going good. I'm trying my best to make it the best, highest quality film in all of the compared to all the other Ignition 3 films. It's going to be looking like Bionicle Wasteland, if you guys seen that stop motion animation. Okay. Spider Sand says, "Hey bro, how are you doing today? I am doing great. Thank you for asking. Especially now that I have my pizza." Bionic Ghost from Bionicle Squad says, "Dude, how many frames are you going to be going to use per second?" I'm going to be using about 60 frames per second, sometimes even higher. It might even go up to 100 frames per second. That's how high quality of an animation I'm doing for Ignition 3. I know, like, there's been a lot of questions and stuff like that. I can't answer too much about Ignition 3, but yeah, it's going to be a high quality animation. That's going to be a guarantee right there. Oh. Okay. Giganta says, "Hey Trim, been busy, but I recently got the Lego Iron Man mech added to my sets. Going to be revamping my Xerancus mock. I'll post him soon. Oh, I can't wait to see that. I hope it goes well." Postmortem says, "Trip, check your Facebook quickly." I will do that right now. Let me open up the piece here since I... Aha! There we go. Alright. Okay, so... Did you speak Matoran? Okay, hold on. No, that's not the one. There you are, Postmodern. Hey, welcome to the stream, my dude. Welcome. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it seems like everything's working in the stream. Okay. Yeah, like, the stream is working well on my end. So, I think we're good with that. Now, time for this gimmick. So, I got an idea what I'm going to be doing for it. So, this is going to be like a driving gear, and this is going to be a stationary gear that's also going to rotate some other stuff. It's going to be very interesting, and something that I've been meaning to do. Now, I've been thinking about using this part in particular, but because how compact it is, but I'm not too sure if I want to go this route because I also need a much more thicker, robust form of connection. Alright, so Kuma Rock says Takua! Okay, Alex is great says Takua. Okay, Lego Ferris says, are you eating while live streaming? Yes, I am. I am eating because I'm a hungry boy. I'm a hungry lad. Okay. Alex, great. I hear you, Jala. I'm glad that we got our ears working at optimal capacity. That is great. I am truly happy about that. But we're gonna need to go ahead and focus on the gear mechanism. So, first things first, I'm gonna need some armatures. That's the first thing. So I'm gonna hook this up. Get an armature. Oh, wait a minute. It can't go the full 180. It has to go slightly less than a 180. I think I know what to do. Okay. Let's see if I have the big boy parts. Oh yeah, I do. I got a fat gear right over in here. So this is a bioformer that I'm going to be working on as of right now. It's a bioformer. I've been meaning to do a bioformer for a really long time now, and now I actually get my chance to do so. So it's going to be a very fun experience. I think it's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing, and I already got some components working here. And I need to save these because these are actually going to come in handy for other parts of the body that's going to transform. Alright. Bionic Ghost says, dude, what's your Facebook? My Facebook is in the description, I believe. Let me go ahead and check that out. It should be in the description. Right? It should be in the description. Yeah, it's in the description. Okay, so go to the description of the live stream. My Facebook's there. Udraw Micro says, happy birthday! Thank you! Kumo Rock says, happy naming day! Thank you. I forgot my name, and now I have been reborn. So thank you for that. Thank you very much. Alright. So I need to go ahead, figure out a mechanism here. So this is going to be fun. Oh yeah! It actually has to go... It has to be a slider, because I forgot that the arms have to move a particular way. Okay. I had to wrap my mind around that now. Okay, so... It may not actually be the one way, so I had to go the other way so that it can work the proper way that I want it to work without it actually hindering the thing that I want to do. Okay. It sounds complex, because it is, but because it's complex, and also because I need this to be quite narrow, now that I think about it, it needs to be like quite a tight area to fit everything in. So that goes there, and then somehow I need to add a slider that goes up and down. And with the slider, which is going to be somewhat like this, I also need it to... Okay, this is going to be interesting. Alright. Not to know, my tricky says, my internet sucks. I am sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Kuma Rocks, LMAO. Okay, so, Lego Ferris Studio says, oh, it's your birthday. In that case, happy birthday. Thank you. I'm glad you guys have noticed. Okay. Now, comes the question of the gearbox mechanism, which I have devised before. Surprisingly, I have. And in order to make this work, we're actually going to be grabbing some of these over here. Oh, wait, I already have I already have a piece over here. Yeah, see, I think forward. Thinking ahead. That is always good, to think ahead. Okay, so got that. This is gonna go. Oh yeah, but it needed to be the one side because it needs to be one-sided. So that's gonna go rather like that, I believe. Okay, so if you guys, you see, the inspiration for this mock that I'm making actually came from something that I saw online. If you guys aren't familiar with Transformers all too much, I noticed that there's this one company making a Cyberverse Optimus Prime that's made out of Technic. And I'm like, okay, that actually looks pretty dope. That looks cool. I kind of want one, but then when I took closer inspection of it, it actually does not transform. You actually have to take it apart and build it again, like most things you had to do. And I'm like, well, that's not fun, you know? So I wanted to go ahead and do something where it actually does transform by itself. So it can have something a little bit more unique going on and actually be interesting. So that's what I'm doing over here. I'm actually trying to make a transformer that transforms by itself. Now, that is probably to you sounds like the most absurd, most craziest thing anyone could possibly ever be doing, but I am doing it because I like to do the impossible sometimes. For better or for worse, I always tend to do the impossible. So I'm doing it again with this one, with the most wildest creation ever. And, of course, I'm keeping in mind physical appearance. Now, when it comes to the physical appearance of the build, I'm going to be actually thickening up these legs on both sides, left, right, front, and back. And thicken up the torso so that it can actually look rather clean. Because I'm trying to compress the gearbox as tightly as I can, while at the same time leaving space for like external armor and stuff like that. So there's actually a lot of thought going into this when I'm actually building it. Okay, so Kumar Rock says, what was your happiest build / took the longest? Oh man, the longest build that took the longest for me would have to be my Morendor Mark. The Morendor Mark took the longest, was the most longest thing I had to build. It took a really long time because there was so many things I had to figure out with how the walking mechanism worked and so forth. And it was just a disaster. It was an absolute mess, me trying to figure out, okay, how does this thing transform? How can I make it transform? You know, all these different questions, you know, was going through my head and trying to figure out, okay, how is this going to work in the way I want it to work? But yeah, that was something that I had to wrap my mind around quite a lot when it came to trying to build Morendar. Okay. Postmodern, I could use your help on a stop motion once I finish that mock I'd shown you. Oh, alright. That sounds like a great idea. I'm down for that. I am down for that. Okay. Moped Man, hi and happy B-Day from Germany. Thank you. Alright, Lego stop motion. Happy birthday again. Hey, happy birthday. For a second. Thank you. I don't know why I said that. That was pure instinct, and that was the most awkwardest thing I ever said. But thank you. Alright. Okay. Kuma Rock, some Megazord toys are like that too. Take apart to build it. Yeah, I'm aware, like, Megazords are like that. But Transformers is a little bit different where it kind of needs the thing where it actually transforms. Even if there's a little bit of parts forming involved. Not at the expense like a Megazord from Power Rangers. Like with Megazords, it makes sense, but with Transformers, it's like a whole different ballpark altogether. Except there's one oddity, which is Omega Supreme in the G1 continuity, of course, because he was a pile of parts from the start. He didn't transform naturally at all. On the contrary, he was a mess of a figure. And I had to do that. Actually, this will work. This will work. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be using these. Over here, I need to get another one. And this can go... Okay, where's that one part? Ugh, excuse me. Oh man, the levels of engineering on this thing is gonna be maddening. I mean, I'm putting so much thought into the transformation and how it transforms. I actually based the transformation of this on pre-existing Transformers. That is something that you need to do when you go ahead and make a Bioformer. It's best to go ahead and look at source material at different types of pre-existing Transformers and try to replicate the transformation that way. That way it will look a whole lot nicer and you don't have that issue. And I also had to figure out how to do this in a clean, methodical manner. Because this has to go down. This has to go down right over here. I had to eliminate this segment right over here. It has to go down one so that there's no lip here at all. So I had to connect this, but at the same time, I can't have a lip because I need it for for the upper segment, which is gonna have a whole bunch of connection points, and so that I can have like stuff going on. So let's go ahead and try to do that. And of course, here's the body for concept, because I'm using this as a analog to see where I'm at the body. Now, of course, the body torso isn't going to be this big. It's going to be a little bit taller. So it's going to have a much more stretched out torso. But I'm using this as an analog because I don't want it to be too egregious. Which is another thing you need to keep in mind when you do gear functions at this caliber. So, with that, let's go ahead straight into it. So, go grab this, grab that. Let me see if I can hook that up together in the way that I want to hook it up. If that is actually feasible. Because I hope it is. Because I am doing something revolutionary. Okay. Man, okay, what did you say? What did you say? Okay, so Natino Matrici and Mantex transformed by mutations. Well, all the Baraki, all the warlords in Bionicle, like, basically mutated in a similar fashion. They all did. Ah! And now I had to pour out these parts. Because they have pieces that I need. Like, legitimately, they do have parts that I need. How in intonation am I gonna get this to work? Because I don't want to make it stick out in the back too much. I need to save space for armor, you know, for the shaping and detailings of the transformer. I need it to be as compact as possible. I think I got it. I think I do. All right. Time to take off this half. Lego Ferris Studio says, once I made a Bioformer, he was a triple changer, and now he is in parts because I disassembled all my Bionicles. I'm sorry to hear that. I recently disassembled my Bioformer combiner. Oh no, a bushing went in my Paraka legs. Oh gosh, I had a good. And also, I found another part in the Paraka legs. There we go. But yeah, I am sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. But, you know, sometimes, even though we may break things apart, you know, in our collection, just keep in mind that we'll probably in the future make something a whole lot better than what we did with that one build in particular. You always have to keep thinking like that. You know, that there's always going to be another build that you've done that is a whole lot better than the one that you did before. It's always going to be like that every single time. So even though you may be like, why did I take it apart? It was such a good build. You know, it's just, hey, it's alright, man. You know, because you're eventually going to go ahead and make something pretty cool in the future, you know? So you need to look up at that aspect, you know, and don't be upset at the fact that you broke it apart because, hey, you can still build some cool stuff. I mean, that's what I always keep telling myself. Always innovate whenever you can. And eventually, you'll get to a better place doing so. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, now I can... Because look, now there's nothing here. Even though this is just there... I wish that they had like these parts that was like had the pinhole, but it has two axles on either side. I think they have that part. That part exists. I think it does, but I don't own that part. And the question is, where did that part come in? Because I would love to know that so badly. You have no idea how badly I would love to have a part like that. Okay. Go Ferric 5 says, happy birthday. Thank you, man. Monty Nuva, EG, yo, Trev, now eating cheeseburger from McDonald's, but happy Death Day. Don't worry. Well, you have your burger. I have myself some pizza. So there you go. It goes both ways. All right. Okay, so Postmodern says, if people are wanting to get some inspiration for bioformers, take a look on my channel. Not posted in a while. However, if they help, go for it. Yeah, I mean, by all means. Also, I highly recommend Oh, what's his name? Dr. Scorpion X. Dr. Scorpion X makes some good bioformers too. Kuma Rock says, take apart or even build is a total gamble. Part self-destruction sucks. Yeah. Parts don't last forever. That's the sad thing. Lego Ferris Studios, what did you say? One pin, two axles? Not to know my trick, it says, I had some potatoes. Lego Ferris Studios, yes, it's like, it has a pinhole, but it has like two axles on either end at the same horizontal plane. Pretty much. Let me see if I have a comparison right over here. I know I have something similar. I know I do. And I will find it. I swear that I will. Okay. Imagine it like... Oh, gosh. Like this. Right? You have the pinhole right over here, and then you have two axles on either side. That's basically what it is. It's basically the reverse of this. That's pretty much what it is. It's like a reverse of this, except instead of like axle holes on the other side, it has actual axles on either side. I'm not so sure if that part exists, but if it does, my god, that will be the most beautifulest thing I could possibly ever ask for. Because that will come in handy, especially for this build. But I made it work regardless, so I ain't too picky. I mean, I'm already here, you know, I'm happy. What more could I want? Okay, so I got that. So that goes right there. Matter of fact, we can probably, yeah, I can do that. And then here comes the fun part, which, oh yeah, I need to. I'm smart. I'm so smart that I had a moment of realization. I need a number 5. I so need a number 5 right now. Monty Nuve ENG says, oh yeah, Dr. Scorpion makes good bioforms. Indeed he does. Postmortems, oh, wait. Natina Matraki, or I should say Nat. Nat says, IR Scorpion makes really good stuff. Postmortem, they do. I'll get you the part number now. Oh my gosh, yes! Please do. Okay. Monty Nuve ENG. Trippichan makes words, EPS, beautifulest. Absolutely. Nat says it definitely exists because I had it in my hand once before. Ah, gotcha. Okay, Mislav Gonsick says, do you love Bioframe? Oh my gosh, do you love Warframe? Just asking, he says. Yes, I do. I like Warframe a lot. Anu says, hi again, I'm playing Spore. Oh my gosh, Spore is so much fun. I've been meaning to play that game. Matinuva ENG says, Spore is a cool game. Yes, it is. I love Spore. Okay. That is like... such a good game. Okay. Mislav Grossink says, what's your favorite set? My favorite set, I would say my favorite Bionicle set, still to this day, would have to be. I really liked Puhatu Mata as a set. I really did, but now I kind of like have a new favorite, which is, funny enough, Kopaka Master of Ice from Bionicle Generation 2. It's one of my favorite, like, Bionicle sets ever. And I think it holds up pretty well. It's a very good set. And I'm very happy with it. I like for the stuff that it's able to do. And it pulls up a solid look as well. It's pretty solid. I mean, can't go wrong with Kopaka Master of Ice. It's a really good set. However, I noticed with my copy, because I have him on the shelf all the time and I don't pose him, if you don't like pose the Gen 2 sets quite a lot, the joints get so tight. They get very tight. It's almost terrifying because they make a crackling tightness. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can. Okay, so let me see if he can still make the sound. Because I don't pose him that much, that's what it sounds like. It is so tight. The ankles are good and stuff like that. It's just the neck. The neck with the head. They get tight when they're like not moving that much. I mean, the joints themselves are fine, you know, but it's just the Gen 2 heads when you leave them not moving for too long on the necks, on any bull joint at least, because they get so tight. And it's kind of like a little terrifying, but you know, it's a durable figure. You know, it's just one of those things where it's like, I'm not so sure about that, Captain. Well, but anyways, let me put him back on the shelf. Stand, Kopaka. Stand with your clown shoes. Stand, my boy. Stand. Good chap. Good job. Oh my gosh, there was a... Ah! Okay. Do I have joints here? No, I do. Okay. Let's see. Oh wow, okay, a lot of you have said stuff there. Jack Boy says, hello boy. I come to say the epic word. Okay, hello Mind Turtle says Nat. Kumarok's building and taking apart is a total risk of parts breaking. Exactly. Mislav, Grosnik, agree. Master of Ice is the best G2 set. Jack says, where do you buy your Bionicle boys? I buy them over at a local Lego shop where I live. But I also go on eBay and Bricklink. So go to eBay and Bricklink. Those are the best places. Okay. Postmortem says, I bear the gifts to you. Mislav's Gressing says, I love the ski action. Same here. I love it. Alright, let me see. Kumarok's G2 Kopaka is just white Tahu and same armor and tools. Be quiet. It's not the same armor. Be quiet. Miss Life says, that sounds awful. It does sound awful, the joint. The shield given by default sucks. It doesn't suck. I like the shield. It makes for a good display. Like, if you have him on the shelf and display him properly, it actually looks good. Kopaka is one of those figures that is good to play with. Like, with the functionality and stuff like that. But it's a lot more better when you pose it. Um, Kuma Rock says, I never had a problem with the lab parts. And Jack says, where do you buy your Bionicle boys? Bricklink. And over at a Lego shop as well as eBay. Okay. Not now my Chucky. Amazon, I don't go on Amazon. If it doesn't have a PayPal, I don't go on it. Mislav Grossnick says, Warning, be careful about the G2 heads. I had two and both of them are cracked. I'm not sure if it has to do with dust, but be careful. It's probably dust. I know it might probably be dust because it's pretty dusty. So I'll keep an eye on that. I think I'll try not to move it too much. Because that's looks like a dangerous thing to do. Lego Ferris Studio says, has the pizza got a cold yet? Kind of. Because I am doing multiple things at once here. Kinda. I'm not a fan of cold pizza. Which is why I'm trying to kill it off as quickly as possible. Matter of fact, it's almost dead. I almost killed it, so I might as well try to kill it right now. Well, it still has some more. Kuma Rock says, to make the shield spin, it needs to be modded. Is that a challenge? Is that a challenge? One, you don't need the shield to spin. It's meant to be held like this. But if you were to go ahead and spin it, without modding it, just take this. I would say just take the pins off. Take the pins off. At least these two. And then you just place them on the other side. Yeah, go with that. And then there you go. It spins. It spins. Even though I don't know why you would want to do this. I don't know why. I don't know why, but there you go. Like, it spins. It's just, the thing is, it's not meant to be spun. It's meant to be like, hey, I'm gonna protect myself. That's mainly what it's for more of a royal paladin kind of thing. You know, he's meant to protect, to defend. He's all defense-based. Okay. Okay, Jack says, I don't like Kapaka 2015. I think Pohatu 2015 is better. I like Pohatu 2015 too. I love the boomerangs. Inna says, hello. Oh my god. Okay, if you think it's cool, good on you. That's understandable, Jack. That's understandable. I'm trying to kill off this pizza right now. And no one ever says, my progress is gone because Spore crashed. I am sorry to hear that. Mislav Grosnick says, have you made any Rahi mocks? Yes, I have. Sadly, they're all taken apart because they were part of a Bioformer. And now I'm done with my pizza. Thank goodness for that. Now I can build. Lego Fair says, by the way, how did you turn? By the way, how old did you turn? I have a feeling we're around the same age. I'm 21, by the way. I'm going to be 22 this year. I'm 23. I am 23 now. I know one says you make good marks, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. So now, question is the transformation. Let me see if I can start working on that gear function now that I'm done eating. Because I really want to get things on a roll. If you know what I'm saying. Now that I'm done with my pizza, again, I can't find that part. I know I have it somewhere. I know I do. Ugh. Ugh. Me taking long strides in this time period. There we go. I have so many parts. It's crazy. That's only because I have a lot of projects that I work on. That's mainly what it is. You know, I make something, I save it for later, and then before you know it, I have pieces all over the place that I had to reorganize slowly but surely again. Which I may have to take a day and do that. Because right now things are quite in disarray. And I could use this. I might use this if I can't find anything else in close vicinity. And that's going to be helpful. That is going to be helpful. That shell, we're making a Bioformer. So we're going to need all the Technic shells that we're going to get. That's the best way to go about it. Technic shells. Okay, there's another one. We have another. No, I do not. Okay, so I only have those. Okay. Okay, so. Okay. Martin Yuba ENG says, I am 1,716 years old. Wow. Okay, boomer. Alright. Okay. Oi, Trev, where is our boy Matwana Corna? Oh, Corna. Oh, no. He has gone missing. He has disappeared. But we will find him soon. Okay, we'll find him. I don't know where he went, though. Oh, there it is. There's the part that I'm looking for. But no, I didn't find Corner yet. I think I took him apart. I think I took apart Corner. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But hey, that's life. It happens. It happens. So now I got that. I get this part over here. You roll over there, I don't care. You go ahead and roll all over the place. There we go. And then that will go... Oh. There we go. Like that. That will go... like that. And then that goes there. So that will be like that, assumingly. Okay, no, that doesn't work. That does not work. Okay, that don't work at all. Makes me think. It makes me think what to do. I can figure it out. I always figure it out. I always do. That's the thing about me. I always figure things out. Okay, so I could probably do that. And then have a connection point. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can do that. I got this. I got this. I always do. Always do got it. Yeah, okay, so that will rotate like that. Oh yeah, but it needs to be a fixed point. I forgot about that. It needs to be fixed. Wait a minute, since it's going to be fixed... Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, why didn't I think about that? That it's going to be a fixed segment onto the body and stuff. I could just easily just connect this right here. Oh my gosh, I am not big-brained enough. I am not... Okay, so that's a 6. So we need a 5. We need a 5 length. Okay, I'm going to pull this out. Oh my gosh. I almost made a mistake with the gearbox. Because, you see, things are moving and things are not moving. And when things are not moving, things are also moving at the same time. So I had to think about all the time in which parts are moving, which parts are not moving. That way I can go ahead and figure out how to do the what when it comes to the wheres of this build. So right now I got this twisting. This is where the upper body is going to be. It's going to be twisting around this. The gear is going to be twisting, but this axle is going to be fixed in place so that it can rotate this gear and so forth. You get the drill. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much the gimmick. Oh my gosh. Why do I make things so difficult for myself? Why? There's no point to it. There's just no point in making things complex, but I do. I do all the time. I can get... Should I get that? Or should I get this? You know, I could probably work with this. Because it's going to be having multiple connection points. Yes. Okay. I'm going to try to work with that then. So, oh, I already have this here. Okay, I have this here. I'll get this here. And I know I'm not looking at the chat right now when I probably should look at the chat. So I'm probably going to look into the chat as soon as I put this together because I really want to put it together right now. You have no idea. I really do. I really want to put it together right now so badly. There we go. Okay, so that's connected. That's going to be connected right there. And that should, in turn, make the thingamabobber work. There we go. That works. That works. See, I got it to work. I'm happy now. Okay. Jack, stop. Stop with the talking of the virus, alright? Okay, Nat says, 911, what's your emergency? Someone was murdered. 911, my parts broke. Cisco Rocks. Annoy Nova says, in the sport creator, use Control Shift C, then type add NA, no spaces. Hashtag says, let's make Corna a mascot of the channel. Possibly. Miss Laughs says, seriously, question, what will it transform? It will turn into a car! Because I am getting tired of seeing bioformers that turn into some form of a flying vehicle. So I'm gonna make a car. That's what it's gonna transform into. It's gonna turn into a car. Because I like cars. I think cars are cool. So I'm gonna make a car. Understandable, right? I hope so. Okay, there we go. That's not gonna twist around. That is gonna be perfect. Okay. Now the question is how to get it hooked up to another component. So I'm gonna just attach this here for now. But yeah, we got that rotating. That rotates. So that is good to go. We got things transforming. The parts required to move all the stuff around, and this will be, yeah, okay, it works. As long as the head goes it goes up here. So I'm not gonna make the torso any longer, because if I do, then it will make bad stuff happen, and we don't want bad stuff happening. Okay. Mati Nuva ENG says, even more serious question on why was Quina murdered. He's not murdered, guys. He's just in pieces. We can rebuild him. Okay, we have the technology, guys. We got the technology. Oh my gosh, fine. I'll build him again. I'm sure I have his parts here. Sweet crim. Wait a minute, is he up here? Is he up here? Did I actually just leave him up in the... No, I don't have him up in the... Did I have him over here? That's the serious question. Is he over here now? Nope, he's not over... Okay. Never mind. The search will continue later. I don't know where he is, okay? I don't know where he is. I'm gonna have to find him because I forgot where I put him. He's not dead, for dear Lord. Okay. Now, to figure out how to do that. Okay. Nat my trick is say hello to my little friend. She was and Nat also says she was dismembered, and you ask why? Lego Ferris Studios question. If Lego Ideas passed the Bionicle set, you passed the Bionicle set, will you buy? I'm gonna get 2 if it passes. I'm not gonna get it. The thing is, it doesn't have as much play value. It's more of a nostalgia cash grab than an actual good set. I know I'm gonna have a lot of opinions against me saying that, but that's just what I think. I think it's just a nostalgia cash grab. That's all it is. You know, I want a actual figure of some kind, or maybe a play set that actually has some playability to it. I mean, only thing you're going to be doing is putting it on the shelf and looking at it, and even so, it's not even as satisfactory. The only good thing about that set is possibly the Matanue versus Makuta. If it were only focusing on one of the 3 story arcs, I would have been happy with that. I would have been happy. But like, I'm not too crazy about that. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion on that. Torma says, yo, happy birthday, Triple John. Sorry, I'm late. I'm going. I got the Resistance A-Wing today. Coincidence? I think not. Hey, that's awesome. Okay. Nova says, would I be able to make a Technic variant? Maybe. Okay. Okay. Miss Love Gosling says, idea for the wheels, you can possibly use the big yellow pieces from Protector of Water. No, I'm not gonna use that. I'm not gonna use that. It needs tires. Matinuva ENG says, I came back and I'm still mad at Trev for being a bad Matoran taker. I am sorry. I'm sorry, okay? I am sorry. Do you want a cookie? Daniel Shaver says, my friend, happy birthday. Hey, thank you. Mati Nuva says, he said again, Mati Nui meme is alive. No, oh my gosh. Not again, not again. Not again. Okay. Where in the bloody blazes am I going to be doing now? Okay, so that has to go there. Oh my goodness. Ugh. All right. Okay, Lego Ferris now brought here. I'm gonna get two, one for self, one. Okay, when Teresa says he won't get that deal set, you were the chosen one. Daniel Saber says, yes, lol. Nat says, I hate you. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Miss Lav. Thank you. I'm gonna ignore now because I need to build this. I only got a torso done in an hour. That is sad. I was planning to get more of this done. But yeah, this is getting a bit longer than I anticipated, and my disappointment is immeasurable. So thank you. Okay. Let me see how I could get this to work. So, a gear got to go here. And then another gear goes in there for the sliding mechanism to go ahead, slide in, up and down. So that goes sliding up and down for the transformation. Okay, so get this attached. So ways of getting that attached would be... Yeah, I can't add that part. No, I can't add that part. Oh. So I'm gonna go grab this, grab that, and I need to grab some parts here. I'm gonna try to use these parts. I'm gonna use the light gray ones. And I'm gonna grab these parts over here that I already have at my disposal. Hook these up. Where's the other one? There it is. There's the other one. Okay, grab that. I'm gonna get some pins over here, as you do. And you guys can't see that. So I'm gonna make it clear as day of what I'm actually putting together, so you guys actually can see, because that will be actually a nice thing for you guys to actually see. I hope that's right. I'm gonna be putting it the other way. I know it may not be as good. However, it should still work. That's my hope. That it still works. So grab that. That's a 5. I don't mind it being a 5. I can make it a 6. Let's make it a 6. Make it interesting. So grab that there. Because if I can at least put some bushings on here. That's the thing. On the side, so that it can actually function the way I want it to function without it being too... Is that a bad thing? Or I hope that it doesn't cause too much resistance, because I'm having a lot of gears being placed over here. So that's my biggest. Oh, there we go. That one there. Wait, what do you mean I can't do that? What do you mean I can't do that? That is baloney. Okay, so I need a smaller gear. I need a smaller gear so that it can actually drive. I hope I can get it to actually drive the particular thing that I want it to drive. So I have a smaller gear here, have a smaller gear there, have a smaller gear here, have a larger gear here. Oh my goodness. This is by far the most complex gearbox for the world's most simplest transformation in the history of mankind. Okay, so I realize that's not so much of the fact that it's this of the gear in the middle. It's more so the fact that I need to have things out of the way. Let's just put it that way. Because right now, as it stands, I can't get this thing to transform in the desired manner that I wanted to transform. And also gears are jumping, which is not my forte at all. Yeah, because it's rotating. That's why it's rotating. It's not fixed. If I have it fixed, it will probably rotate a lot more nicer. Let me go ahead and fix that then. Take this out over here, and I'm gonna do that in my own way of doing it. I'm gonna grab this, and I only need one to get this to work. And do I have that part over in here? I think I may have it over here. I hope I do. If I do, that would be a miracle. Alright, let's look at the... Yeah, Gen 2 was a bit of a mess, I would say, when it came to the Journey to 1. If I had to say anything, it was that the visuals of Journey to 1 was the best part. Like, it looked good. That was the only thing good about it, is that it looked good. Like, that was the only thing that really set the bar to Journey to 1, was that it all looked good. That was the only thing that I liked about that, is because it looked actually interesting and good. But oh boy, have the mighty have fallen. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. There we go. Ah, get over here. I'm not done with you. And then there we go. And then I don't know why you won't rotate 180. That is interesting. I designed you to rotate 180. So, which means I can't have any gear. Oh, so it has to go. Oh boy. I didn't plan for this. I did not plan for this. Okay, so I know what it has to do. I know what it has to do. Okay. I know what I have to do now. So, instead of having another gear out, it's going to be all in one gear, which means... I mean, it will make things a lot more compact. It's just the thing is that it's going to be a lot more interesting to try to put it all together in a more cohesive manner. It's going to be compact, too. So that's... I guess that's a plus, that I'm making it compact now. And I'm replacing the tan with gray, even though everything is going to be covered up with Technic, but still. Like, I want it to have some... Maybe not that thin. Should I do it that thin? Because it's still going to be... Actually, yeah, I do need it to be pretty thin, given how it's going to have the body... a body built around it. Okay, so that would make sense. So now I just have to build all of this together. Fun! Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Question is how to go about it. Well, there's many ways to go about it. Instead of grabbing more parts out of the bin, let me just use the parts that I have already over here. That is a bad habit that I've been doing lately, is mainly just grabbing parts from over there and just like, oh, I'll just use this. This should be fine. It should be fine. It's not too bad. It's going to happen. Oh, no. It should be fine. And then moments later, it's like, oh, goodness gracious, what have I done? Kind of thing. That's the story of my life right there. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it is. And it's quite the marvelous thing, I tell you. Oh. Wait a minute. I got an idea. I'm going to get a number 6. I'm going to get a number 6 now. First it was number 5. Now I actually do need the number 6. Figured that one out. I went complete 180 with the parts that I needed. Like, because I started off earlier, it's like, I need a number 5. It needs to be shorter. But nope, it needs to be a number 6 now because I need it to be longer. And then this is going to go over here and rotate everything that I needed to rotate. So that should work pretty well. Matter of fact, instead of grabbing that, I'm going to put that away and grab one of these over here. Well, yeah, wait a minute. I need to... Yeah, I need to actually connect it together and make it hold. Okay. It's no problem. I was thinking more so an aspect of pins, but I was like, nope, that's not how it goes. Not how it goes. It actually has to go this way. Unfortunately. Okay, so we got that. Get that. I guess I can add this here for connection points in case if I need to build together some body parts. Let me get a number 4 over here at the end, because as you do, you get a number 4. And I'm going to get a number 3 for over here. There we go. And then do that. Then that works. There we go. That works. Okay, I'm happy with that. Yeah, no, No, nope, 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 nope. It needs to go higher. It needs to go higher. Because it's going to be clipping. It's going to be clipping everything. So I need to go higher. Either that or make it more compressed. I think I'm going to go make it more compressed. I think that's the way to go. I'm going to make it more compressed. Without actually taking apart a whole bunch of it. That would be nice. There we go. So that will go there. And then I actually put this into place. And I don't need a brick separator. I don't know why I was thinking I need a brick separator. I don't need a brick separator. I can do it by myself. I don't need this darn brick separator. I need an axle. Never mind. Okay. There we go. Now, how am I going to go about this? Now, this is an interesting experience because now I had to go ahead and figure out how exactly am I going to pull this one off. I think I got an idea. Yeah, I got an idea. This should be fine. I got a good idea. I'm going to use these. I'm going to use these pieces right over here, and I'm going to go ahead and grab this. And then I will have a form of connection right over here at the top, just so that it can latch into place. And then I can get another one of them pieces. Okay. Okay. Actually, Nat, I think, the Bionicle characters in Generation 2 are biomechanical. Because if you think about it, Umarak did mutate. He did mutate. He became Umarak the Destroyer. That was a mutation. So they may actually be organic. That's what I think. They might actually be organic. Because that mutation happened. That was a thing. That was a thing that exists. But yet again, I could be wrong. But it seems to me that they are biomechanical. Like, half organic, half mechanical. That makes any sense. Let me grab some parts in here again. Ugh. There we go. Okay, so grab that, put that there. And now, I'm gonna grab this. Why did I keep grabbing more? I should just grab from the pile that I have over here. Oh man, I'm such an odd case sometimes. I am such an odd case. Okay, grab that. Shove that in there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, shove that in there. And do the same for the other side. Do I have another pin? Yeah, there we go. I have another pin. An other axle, I meant to say. Not a pin, an axle. There we go. Shove that in there. There we go. Got two there. Got two there. And now I need some more bushings over here. Over here. Over here. And over here. There we go. And now this goes and links up together, and that should work just nicely. There we go. Add that there. And we're good to go. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. And now we can add some hinges over here for that to be a thing. So I'm gonna go ahead, grab an axle over here, do that, and now the torso now rotates. It rotates now. I am happy about that. It actually rotates miraculously. All right, so yeah, it rotates to over legs. Okay, we got something going on. That's awesome. Oh, you guys are talking about Hero Factory. Oh my gosh. I should have been looking more closely. Oh man. Okay. I forgot. I take full responsibility of that. Okay. So we got that. We got that. Now the question is for articulated legs. Now that we got that out of the way. Actually, we could just focus more on this over here. So I want it to go slide. I wonder if I can get it to slide. That would be an interesting thing to try out. It's the sliding mechanism. Because we got a gear there. It needs to pull up. I don't know how to pull that off necessarily without... Oh, like that. Okay, yeah. Okay. I think I got it. Ah, nope. I do not got it. I do not. Okay, there we go. That goes there. There we go. I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing now. I know exactly what I am doing. There we go. Okay, so now we just have to focus on... Wait. How? Okay, so that is going to go like that. I don't think that's the right place to put it. I think it needs to go on the other side. Nope, that goes on the other side. Oh, I'm doing the same thing over and over again. Yeah, okay, so I'm basically doing the same thing all over again. So that goes there, that lifts up. Okay, so this is going to be the top of the car. The body is going to be underneath that, and then it rotates. Okay. I can get behind this. Okay, well, let me at least go ahead and put this together. And while I'm putting this together, if you guys have any questions in the comments, okay, guys, I'm not so sure if love is canon or not for Gen 2. Given the simplicity of the story, I'm not so sure. But it might be, because we don't know where all the younger villagers come from, because we know that it's all generational. Like the the culture structure. You know, you have the elders and you have the younger villagers in each of the regions, and so maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to dig too deeply in this. I mean, given that there's like male and female in all tribes on top of it, you know, instead of just the water tribe. So, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, so there we go. That goes there. And then that goes there. And then there. And then we go ahead, add that. I need another one. There we go. There we go. There we go. So that goes there. That goes there. Yeah, it can go further. It can go further than that. I know that much. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. There's the... Okay, maybe that's too much. Maybe that's too much. I need to adjust the gear. Just a little bit back, a little bit. There we go. Okay, okay, there we go. So that goes there. And we need a Technic beam. Okay, guys, go ahead, ask away questions. I'm going to be ending this real soon, so go ahead, ask away. If you guys have any questions, ask now or forever hold your peace, because I'm going to be ending this stream soon. I'm sorry, but I got to be ending it even though I'm actually getting a ton of progress done with this, but I still need to do other things. Okay, so that goes there. But yeah, go ahead, ask away your questions. I'm gonna be leaving pretty soon. Just to keep that in mind. I'm just throwing that out there, guys. Alright. Okay, Miss Love says, what are your thoughts on Hero Factory? I think it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I wish they expanded the story a bit more, because, especially with Breakout, because we could have had like a villain factory, you know, we could have learned more about all these different things that were happening in the story. You know, there was so much going on, and I really liked that quite a lot. Like, it was pretty impressive. I mean, I even made a couple of Hero Factory mocks as well. Like, this is like a tactical Furno that I did. I like the old helmet, which is why I put the helmet on. This head on, but yeah, it's a pretty good Furno that I made a while back. And of course, you can take this off, load it up, and then you just press the top over here and he fires, which is pretty neat. But yeah, I really like Hero Factory. I wish it continued. I wouldn't mind if Hero Factory continued. Okay, Jack says, what do you think of shipping Bionicle? It's disgusting. If it's done well... Actually, I take that back. Regular Bionicle shipping, not okay. But if it's about the Glatorian era, with like old Glatorian 2009 period, as long as it's like well written and not super cringy and weird, then sure, by all means go for it. But if you're gonna go all cringy and disgusting with it, then no, I don't want that. I never want that. Okay. Matinu says, find Corna. No. Miss Left says, I love the soundtrack from the first wave. Oh, that was awesome. I love it. Also, I really liked Ordeal of Fire in Hero Factory. That was like one of my favorite waves, Ordeal of Fire, because it's like, whoa! You know, because that's when CCBS came around. You know, you had your first villains and made out of CCBS. They looked so cool. Just seeing them on the shelves, you know, in their cardboard boxes. That was... I love that. Miss Left says, I love the Infernal Gun. It's awesome. Thank you. Jack says, understanding. Glatorian can't reproduce. It's canon. Exactly. Which is why I don't mind if they do love stories in the Glatorian period, because it makes sense. As long as you don't make it super cringy and weird, you're good to go. That's my opinion. Mati Nova says, time to learn how Glatorian reproduce. Okay. First things first, they have reptilian skin. Glatorian have reptilian skin. They have like leather-like faces with nostrils, very flat nostrils. So if they were to reproduce, they'll be pooping out eggs. Okay? Yeah, if we were comparing it with the human world, they'll be pooping out eggs because they're walking lizard men with prosthetic parts. Meaning, like, if they're missing an arm, they got a robotic arm. If they're missing a leg, they got a robotic leg. If they're missing some organs, they got robotic organs in their place. You know, like synthetic and stuff like that. So, but they're still gonna be pooping out eggs. That's what I think. That's my theory. I don't want to think more about it. I don't want to think more about it. Okay. Nat says, those beads could be biomechanical, just like Bionicle. Yeah. Miss Lau says, the Brain Attack Furno is awesome. I really like Brain Attack, but I think my personal favorite Furno would have to be Breakout and at 1.0. I really like Breakout and I really like 1.0. Those were the best ones in my opinion. Nat says, how the original Motorian reproduce? They come out of a printer. That's what they come out of. They come out of a printer. That's how they're born. They come out of a printer. I kid you not. It's a giant 3D printer that they walk out of. Whenever they die, like their consciousness goes up to the red star. They get reprogrammed and then they get sent back down to the Great Spirit Robot and walk straight out of a 3D printer with a brand new body, with no memory of before. Sometimes they have some of their memories, sometimes they do, but they're a completely different entity than after. I kid you not, that happens. They walk out of 3D printers. Okay, so Miss Lav Grossnick says, I hate how they ruined Evo every season. They changed his character. Gary says they don't. Daniel Sheffer says, I have a question. Do you have a Hero Factory? Do you like the Do you like the Hero Factory minifigures? No, I do not. One more question before we go. Nat says, so they basically reincarnate. Kated, yeah, the Matorna are reincarnated. That's basically what happens. Okay, one more question, guys, and I'm leaving. Ugh. Crab says, it's really Bioformer? Yes. Yes, it is. So basically, this is a skeleton. It's a skeleton, okay? But when you twist the waist, the chest goes up to where the hood of the car goes up to where the chest is, while the waist twists. The legs themselves, they twist as well, so that the legs can fold up onto themselves, and then that's the transformation. Now, of course, I am going to clean this up, make it more polished, but this is basically the transformation in a nutshell. And the chest is way too high, so I'm going to be changing that. But yeah, this is basically the body that I got so far. But anyways, that's about it for now. I hope you all enjoyed, and like always, heroes to the core. Just kidding. See you next time, guys. Love you all, and you have a fantastic day. Now time to turn this off.